ZAKAT, a practical guide, a research based on the Sri Lankan Muslim community, authored and published by Mishkath Research Institute.
Now let's discuss about the final condition, which is completion of one lunar year. We call it howl. Completion of one lunar year is a general condition for zakatable wealth. However, it is mandatory that zakat should be paid for agricultural produces. For agricultural produces and their likes at the time of harvest. When applying this condition, some different approaches are followed for calculation of zakat for certain wealth. When determining the completion of 1 year period, the lunar calendar should be considered. Remember, not solar calendar. When determining the completion of 1 year period, the lunar calendar should be considered. Considering solar year for zakat calculation. Considering solar year for zakat calculation could be allowed under unavoidable circumstances for valid reasons. However, the following should be considered when calculating based on the solar calendar. Number 1. A person must pay zakat only on completion of one lunar year. Only on completion of a lunar year. On the contrary, if zakat calculation is made based on the widely used English Gregorian calendar, it becomes delayed. It becomes delayed at the end of the year, and as a result, it turns out to be a debt on the zakat payer. In a situation where a zakat payer dies during the last 11 days of the solar year in which his or her zakat calculation is made, the amount needed to be paid as zakat should be deducted from his or her intestate property before its distribution. Number 2, as the English Gregorian calendar has approximately 11 days more than the lunar year, zakat is to be calculated at a rate of 2.5777%. Remember, when zakat is calculated based on the solar calendar, zakat will be calculated at a rate of 2.5777. Why? The lunar year is less than 11 days compared to solar year. So when you calculate according to lunar year, there is no problem, that is 2.5% as usual. But when you calculate zakah according to solar calendar, you need to calculate zakah for the lunar year 2.5 and the extra 11 days, which is 0.777. So when you calculate zakah based on the solar calendar, you will pay at a rate of 2.5777%. So therefore we conclude the general conditions of zakatable wealth. Let us all follow these conditions. So zakat is become liable when all these conditions are fulfilled on a person. So when these conditions are fulfilled on the wealth, let's pay our zakat as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded us. So now we have discussed in detail about the general conditions of zakatable wealth. So now we understand zakat is liable only on the wealth which fulfills these above said conditions. Let's meet with another episode. Once again, Jazakumullahu khairan, Barakallahu li wa lakum, Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.